My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass, I'm about taking names, and we're about making games.
Hello everybody, this is Mario Central, taking a look at A Link to the Past, widely considered by many in the Zelda community to be the greatest of them all. What is it about this game that even Reggie Fils-Aime declares it to be his favorite game of all time? Well, to understand that, we must look at the two games that preceded it, A Legend of Zelda and Link's Adventure. Looking back at both, here's what we know. Super confusing to the point of not being able to know where to go, to an onslaught of enemies that would just never end. I'm looking at you, Death Mountain! Two games, both completely a different style with no sense of direction and frustrating difficulty. Now, before you crucify me, because I don't know if I can handle it, I understand there are more to these games. But that's the thing about A Link to the Past. It immediately corrects those issues. The first thing it does is introduce you to its world through storytelling. No guessing where to go this time. Here's a quick summary. The king is dead. Zelda calls for help telepathically. The king is dead. Link arrives to find out his uncle has met his demise and rescues the princess. The king is dead. Link must gather 3 spiritual stones to unsheathe the Master Sword and save Hyrule from Aghanim. The king is dead. Oh my goodness, rated E for everyone? Yeah, I don't think so. And I think this Link to the Past commercial was really onto something.
Things in the light are not the same in the dark.
It's hard not to argue with that logic. And so, you're off. You gather the 3 spiritual stones and stop Aghanim, but then realize you have only just begun. Seriously, this was mind-blowing at a time of no internet. More game? Yes, please. To aid you on your journey, you're given an extremely detailed map with help from NPCs such as Sahasrahla and the Fortune Teller should you ever get lost. You know, someone at Nintendo of America really needs to come out with a pronunciation guide. I mean, we're just guessing as to what these names are at this point. Except for the names, this game actually helps you instead of fighting you. Gone are the days of cryptic puzzles. They're now replaced with more intuitive ones that even have visual cues to its solution. Not overly obvious, so it doesn't insult the player's intelligence. Yes, you still have waves of enemies to deal with, but now you're more prepared, with better controls. Seriously, what is this? Now you can actually swing your sword, and it feels like a sword. Not to mention, 8 directional movement. And there you have it. The issues of the previous regime are already solved. But it didn't just stop there. They took the music to another level. Zelda, what are you doing?
Well, excuse me, princess.
I mean, I was totally into it until this moment. Remember, all you need to do to defeat Ganon is the shuffle step. Now that music was pretty good, but this game is the birthplace for the most iconic Zelda themes of all time. Such amazing music that'll stay with you for a lifetime, including this master class of a moment. Never gets old. This game defines what Zelda is all about. It introduced the iconic hookshot, the spin attack, and even the Pegasus boots. Plus, there were optional methods to further power Link. And oh yeah, who could forget the main lesson this game taught us? You know, I have no reason for doing this right now. I just have a mean streak going on, but oh no! Oh no! It's the chicken apocalypse! I must take down the leader before more spawn! Die, you fiend! Oh, well, who am I kidding? This is all my fault in the first place. No! I'm glad that part of the video's over. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Have I not learned my lesson? Zelda humor in its finest form. That actually wasn't established in this game, but it did create the Zelda formula. Tackle on dungeons, take down super dynamic bosses with the dungeon item, possibly defeat evil with a musical instrument, and of course, save Hyrule from Ganon. This provided the series a clear sense of identity that was so successful it wasn't fully abandoned until 2 years ago. And that's the best part of the game. It's aged so well. Take the beginning, for example. Set against a backdrop with falling rain, signifying your journey ahead, you rush off to the castle where you learn a majority of the game's new mechanics without tutorials popping up in your face. Imagine if you actually had to deal with that.
Hey, listen!
No, Navi, that was just a figure of speech. This isn't your game. Get off the screen. Go on. Get. At the same time, you're absorbing the story where it never bogs down the pacing. This is a problem that exists in many games, where you have to wait an hour or more before it really gets going. In Link to the Past, you're off to the races in just 10 minutes. Visually, it will always withstand the test of time because of the smooth 2D sprite work. Really makes the overworld a thing of beauty, and it's almost twice the size of the previous 2 games combined. It would seem intimidating, but it isn't. Because of the grid-based design, it's easy to remember where everything is. Plus, with multiple warps to easily zoom you around the map, you can quickly go back to an area with items you didn't have before and uncover new secrets. The game rewards you for exploring, while never forcing you forward. Accessibility is such a key part of this game. You can pretty much play it however you want. And not only did this mark a huge step forward in the Zelda franchise, but adventure games as a whole. Many games and game developers have cited Triforce of the Gods as a direct link to their work. Yeah, that's the Japanese name, and it's so much cooler. Imagine having a conversation with someone, and that person asks, "Hey, what have you been playing lately?" And your response is,
Triforce of the Gods.
with a holy light beaming down on you while an angelic choir harmonizes in the background. Instant gratification. Honestly, this isn't even my favorite Zelda game, but I have so much respect for the legacy of Link to the Past. If you haven't played a game in this series, this is the perfect introduction. Now I completely understand why this is Reggie Fils-Aime's favorite game of all time. And on that note, I'd like to end this video with a small tribute to the Reginator. Reggie wasn't just a faceless executive behind closed doors. He openly made himself available to the public, and he was fearless. That opening statement at E3 2004 wasn't even his idea, but he went through with it anyways. It's those risks that led him to become Nintendo President of America in just 2 years. It also helped that he was just so charismatic.
We call a body check on somebody. So today, I think we'll do it with Reggie. Hi.
My body is ready.
Hi.
What?
Hey, wait a minute. If Nintendo's heroes are backstage, who's watching the bad guys?
Not my problem.
It's me, Wario!
I guess this is my problem. While I go Reggie on these fools, here's what's new.
Yokai, 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 yokai are outside.
It's his willingness to embrace gaming culture that sold us on buying one Nintendo product after another. Behind his memorable stage presence was an even better business mind. The man was a genius, but most importantly, he was a gamer at heart, just like the rest of us. And now he gets to share those games with his kids and enjoy some much-needed relaxation with his family. Thank you for everything, Reggie Fils-Aime. Your welcome face will be missed. But we have Doug Bowser to look forward to, and I mean, that's just so perfect. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you have yourselves a great day.
You said this wasn't your favorite Zelda game.
Oh.
What did you mean by that?
Oh. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm gonna regret this.